Wait, can you drive? Oh, yeah, drive up there.
Oh, they got a water feature. Village Gardens. We are at Village Gardens.
I like Village Garden.
Living the dream here.
That's right. All right, guys, we're at the South Lincoln version of Fallbrook, and they did a good job. We'll pan. You can see all the old school style. These are new houses, but everything is styled. Yeah, like the best houses of old. Just no asbestos. Unfortunately. Gotta go with the generic stuff. Alright. And I probably will cause disturbance to this man shaking a bag. Like, what are these people doing? Because we're poors, you know what I mean?
We're not poors.
Yeah, you're a poor. You don't have any money.
We are wealthy. We just don't spend our money. Look at my ice cream.
Yep.
Ooh, I like the Spanish
We
villa.
spend our money nicely, and if people do that, they can once in a while treat themselves to nice things, like we did today.
Or just treat yourself
Here, I have to
nicely.
say something.
That's what I do, buddy. Sorry about that.
We are wealthy though.
Hugely.
Wealthy in spirit.
Sorry about that.
All right. Okay. Hid coat? I'm not sure what's going on, kids. All right, let's go.
We're gonna go left. Is
left.
that good?
Sure. Checking it out. We're panning. We're panning for gold. And panning to the left. All right, checking it out. Yeah, very fun. Total old school vibe. Very fun.
Another Mexican Spanish villa.
Another Spanish villa type house.
Love it.
All right, very good. And there's Randy. I only have one hand nowadays, so I can't wave.
He's cleaning up flags.
Yeah, Dad lost his whole arm.
Okay, everybody has a weeping white spruce out here.
And even the church, you guys, check it out how they style it. This is a Methodist church.
They have
Kind of wild. I haven't seen such a cool church in ages. Check that out.
Whoa. I like it.
Very cool.
I'm sorry. Listen.
Super cool. All right.
You need to have ice cream.
All right. And of course, we got the San Francisco row houses. Right. Complete with the Olsen twin statues out front. Just kidding. But that'd be something.
Here, like everything is literally perfect here. Like it's bizarre. Like the
All right,
lawns
here we are.
Look at this.
The roof.
Oh, there is
We
some.
got the roof. We got the angles.
These houses don't quite fit into that.
Well, they fit in a little.
A little.
We'll accept them.
Oh, I like them. I'm just saying they're a slightly different style.
We got the rock. How much for the rock?
Hey, rock.
Be an
Yeah,
extra
yeah,
40
yeah.
grand.
What, Dad, look.
What?
No, show me. Show. The rock.
Wait, what is it?
Yep, so we're just out putting
Is
around.
this an old alleyway?
It's an old alleyway. No, I don't think so. I think it's a
just-
driveway.
Okay.
Glorified.
To multiple
Okay.
houses.
We're checking it out. Everybody's voting for Larian.
In here, in this
Gaylor,
neighborhood.
Gaylor Baird.
Not
She's our
me.
current mayor. She's soft on crime, though. And so nobody likes her. I mean, apparently all sorts of people like her. But the riots of 2020, she made everybody go on lockdown except for the rioters. And she went out and hung out with them, pissed everybody off. Well, not everybody.
Pissed me off.
Well, come on now. Henry.
What?
People are going to break the law, put them where they
All right,
belong.
we're checking it out. Checking it out. All right, there's the church again. Kind of cool. I like that. Let's drive through the business district. So I would go left. So here we got the 402 Creamery. They were famous recently for the Runza. It was chili and cinnamon roll ice cream. And so you can see. Anyways, they did not have the chili and cinnamon roll ice cream, which is what I was hoping for. Check out Scooters and look at the archway there. That's a drive-through.
Oh, that's really cool.
Pretty cool. But there's just I don't know what the vibe is out here. Are we in Bavaria?
McNuggets.
McNuggets. I have not been to Bavaria. but I don't know what to describe this contrived place as. Campbell's Nursery, we were in there.
Art and Soul Cafe Bar.
We got a cafe bar.
Yeah, we did a cooking class there. My mom and sister and I.
All right, check it out. But you can just see all pan, so you can kind of get a sense of place here. But Village Gardens, yeah, total contrived. I would take a left so we can
Keep going.
do the full experience. All right, there we go. But I got some sort of butterscotch ice cream. I don't know what it was. I was just so sorely disappointed that they didn't have the chili and cinnamon roll. It was met with rave reviews, so I was wanting to cross it off my list and didn't get the opportunity to do so. I asked the girl when the next rendition is coming out, and she said, "We like to do exciting things." And I said, "I know, but when's the next rendition?" And she wasn't sure. So we'll just need to keep checking back. All right, here we go. And we've got 9 views on the last video where we got kids on scooters. So yeah, despite the
Can I have some scooters from Ice King?
all right, despite the terrible commentary, we did get 9 views. I don't know who is watching this stuff, but so if you want to move to Lincoln, Nebraska and kind of do it old school, you can do new school, old school. Options for every budget, kids. You can write that down. And I know some of you have probably thought to yourselves, why don't they clean the windshield? That is on the list. We're going to run this through the car wash later, so you just have to put up with it for now. All right. And the saturated, super expensive neighborhoods there have... oh, we've got a lake.
They have a lake?
Both sides. That's a pond. The lake's
It's a
over
dock.
here.
Yeah, that was worth investing in.
There's a lake on that side.
Oh, we got a lake on that side. That was a good spot.
Yep.
All right, I missed it.
That's right. It'll be behind all these houses.
All right,
over
Lincoln, Nebraska, lakefront property.
there. Yeah,
guys.
these people get to live on the lake.
All right, they got the kayaks hanging in the garage. Check it out.
Kayak.
All right.
Kayaks. This is giving me Iowa vibes.
I demand none of these places are for sale.
These are giving me kayak vibes.
Yeah, everybody's got one of these trees out here.
Show the camera. These are giving me kayak vibes.
Nice. Did you say that 6 times, buddy?
Lawnmower man.
Sure.
Okay. I think you said
This is
it.
giving me kayak vibes. This is giving me kayak.
Okay, that's good. Thank you so much.
This is giving me kayak vibes. This is giving me
All right.
kayak vibes.
All right, that's good.
You said say it 6 times.
Nope, I asked if you'd said it 6 times. But I think we got up to like 9. Yep, but I've had enough.
Door.
It's a pink door. That must be where the Pink Panther lives, you guys. You guys ever heard of him?
No.
Okay.
I have heard of The Rock.
The Rock?
Yeah.
Same difference. All right.
Whoa.
Total crazy out here.
With Panda. Panda. Literally so cool. Panda. Panda.
Hey, Henry.
Mom, they have a bunch of lakes.
That
All right, and we've been down here, I think, yep.
I think we've gone down.
All right, we'll cut our losses because
We did
now
the whole
we're
neighborhood.
officially casing the neighborhood. So I'm sure that Crime Stoppers is on the way. Daddy is casing.
This
you know,
minivan keeps driving.
Mom will
by.
drop me off later. I will say, when we were out visiting the in-laws, my brother-in-law showed me the ways of life and donated an old night vision scope to me. I said, I don't think I need a night vision scope, and he said, yes, you do. Take it. I put it in my fanny pack, and so anyways, I took it out back. I don't know how to use night vision scopes. It's like a monocular or whatever you call it, just not a binocular, just the one. And I was looking through the camera side. I was like, I don't see anything. What's wrong? And I turned it around, and yeah, the screen, it's not like you look through a binocular. It's like a LCD screen on the other side. So I was thinking, We might start a new series called What's That in the Dark?
What?
What's That in the Dark?
Why?
Never mind. It'll be exciting because the dark is full of mystery and secrets, but now we can see into it. So anyhow, something to look forward to. I don't know how that will translate to a video, but we'll give it a shot. Yeah, I think we're going to start solving airport crimes with this thing. Yeah, covered by darkness, no more. All right. Well, we went to Gateway Mall today and walked around with the kids. Got Cookie Company cookies. I'm pretty sure the girl put in like 15 cookies. We were going for the dozen because there's 6 of us, so we each get 2. Ziggy's Coffee, we've never been there. So we're out at 70th and Pine Lake right now, and of course another roundabout, which we've discussed. Look at this. We're not waiting at a red light so that another person can get stopped and wait at the red light so that we can go. Yeah, perfectly efficient. All right, we've got the Home Depot. We're headed north on 70th Street. Highway 2 is the next major stop. And I hate to say it, but I think Rick is going to get, what do you call it when you expel someone from school? Not expelled, just a suspension.
Suspended.
He's going to be suspended from the channel, but he will be back, I would say, in a few videos. Hard to compete with you, Rick.
What was I doing?
Nothing. All right.
Why?
All right.
Nothing.
Exactly. There's Berean Church. Takes on new forms and flavors every decade. Need another wing. Need to expand. Need a rock wall.
Your
Coffee
doctor for your arm, your chiropractor goes to church, or not chiropractor, your orthopedist.
Yeah, orthopedic surgeon man.
Yeah, he goes to church here.
There he does. Yeah. It's good when the doc believes in God. You know what I mean? He's not going to give up. Not going to give up on you. You know, when you flatline on the table, he's going to have the connection, you know? And
He also isn't going to do a surgery you don't need.
we hope not. Well, I mean, if he does,
He's
if he's
honest.
behind on his boat payment, we don't know. But yeah, I like it when the docs believe in God. Helps me to, I have extra confidence in them. They're not nihilists, you know? Okay. Probably roll up the window. But remember, I'm a GIMP. Oh no, Mom's got the window. I've only got one operable arm now. And so anyways, walked around Gateway, got cookies, hit Campbell's Nursery out south, got Mom a couple plants, got a giant hosta and some other something or other.
Runner-up.
A runner-up.
I think that's how you say it.
And yeah, hit the 402 Creamery, had not been there before. We're just trying to make the best of my gimpy vacation time and days off. And yeah, girls have youth group tonight. We're kind of, I call it Yorth group, I don't know why. So we're headed slowly that direction. Killed some time, yeah, showing you people the sights out south. And yeah, very exciting. We'll keep it rolling for a little bit just in case anybody does actually like seeing Lincoln and the new sights. This is just sort of the same. Doesn't look much different. I don't know, over the last 10 years. A lot of fine folks live out here. We're coming up to, I think, Pioneers. That's where we get Poffin Jerfies. Jenny got her chemo up here. It'll be up on the right. Great people. Yeah, we got the Hy-Vee. And of course, it's Lincoln, so we got the red lights. And not enough roundabouts. Again, contrarian opinion. There's Poffin Jerfies. Can you guys see that?
Only one in Lincoln.
Poffin Jerfies.
Poffin Jerfies. All right. And you got hot wax. I don't know what that's all about. You got the hot wax.
I think it's Hot Works, Jimmy.
Hot, is it?
Yeah,
Oh, sorry.
It's a workout
It
place.
says Hot Works. I apologize. Not Hot Wax. I don't know what you would do with Hot Wax. Sorry, my brain is.
Wax your eyebrows, your upper lip.
Yeah, maybe I'll step in and see if they can help me with that. All right. They'll know I was never hooked on phonics. I don't know what I was hooked on, but it's not good. Okay, so over there we got nothing but bundt cakes. So if you guys want to spend $30 on a bundt cake, a bundt cake, buddy,
Henry, it's a butt cake.
a bundt cake.
They cut off people's butts and put them on cakes.
And NHO,
You know?
Nebraska Hematology Oncology, where we spent too much time this winter, but necessary time, right down there. Coming up to Holmes Lake.
Maybe we'll take a drive through there. Would it be this turn-in or the next? I think it's the next. This
I'm
one's
not
for
sure.
the golf, right?
That's the golf, yeah. So if you want to drive through Holmes Lake, we would take a left.
Yeah, we're gonna do that.
All right, we're gonna hit Holmes Lake, guys. We're keeping it rolling. And again, we got 9 views overnight, so we're just gonna keep on giving you guys this sickening driving around Lincoln content. Eventually, we'll morph into something slightly more exciting, maybe.
Where's socks? Up there.
Up here.
Yeah, we got some action up here, guys.
Kappa, kappa, kappa.
We got some action. We're doing good.
Mm-hmm.
We don't know what's happening.
It's Sunday in Lincoln.
Yep, you got to check your phone. It's fine. You can do both. You can drive. You know, if your phone jingles, pull it out, give it a look. If it's a red light, you know, check your Facebook, check your TikTok.
Yeah, that truck went up into the
Yeah, he was definitely.
retaining wall there.
He TikTok too many ticks and had a
Went
hit.
off-road, yeah.
It was not good.
Mm-mm.
Yep. But it's gonna happen.
All right, it's our turn.
All right, we're turning into Holmes Lake.
Mm-hmm.
They dredged this a few years ago, and
Water's low over here.
water's a little bit on the low side. And it's windier than the something or other out here today, guys. It is nuts, uncomfortable. April 30th, is this the 30th?
Yes, it is. Last day of April.
And I'm not working. It's month end, which would have been really something special for me at work today. So I hope everybody at the office is having a great time and getting everything picked up by the deadline. Yeah, month ends at a trucking company are always intense. A lot of big customers. It's an accounting problem that becomes a trucking problem. And we're happy to help, by the way. I'm happy to help.
Oh, there's a duck.
But it's incredible how quickly you think you have everything covered, everything's going to pick up on time, or gate out on time, as we say. And yeah,
Nuggets.
you do a scan and retrack, and within, mom's going off the road.
What does that mean?
You do a
Sorry.
scan, and within 15 to 30 minutes, you got 3 guys who are now stuck in traffic. They're stopped. I can't get a hold of them. You got to pull it all apart. Find a guy who's already got a load and say, will you please T-call your load. T-call means to set your load down before it's emptied out or before it's delivered. Set it down on a drop yard, run across town, get this load out of the shipper. It's already loaded. Take it to the drop yard, set that one down, and then resume your current load. And as you can imagine, a lot of those guys, God bless, it is a hassle because they've already figured out, you know, what they're doing, where they're parking, and then you throw a wrench into their lives. But that's how we get it done. And by the way, when loads are running late, that's what we got to do. We call guys, and it's usually like a swap where I've got a guy hanging out at the Flying J. I tell them the exit number, truck number, all that stuff, and they swap loads. And yeah, the goal is to for both loads to be on time. Always tricky, and that'll be enough trucking trivia for today. But yeah, today's month end, and so I'm sure all the kids are feeling the burn at the office. Alrighty. Okay, we're about to cut back some direction here. Alright, this is the little This might be Normal Boulevard. I can't remember if it continues as normal.
Yeah.
It is. Yep. Cuts down to one lane here by Holmes Lake,
Park.
and then terminates at 70th Street. But yeah, another pretty beautiful day today, similar to yesterday. Just doing our best to enjoy the time off.
I thought I was going to hit the light. I was wrong.
Yep, we're not hitting any lights
So
today.
we're going to be taking a right.
We're gonna take a right. Maybe we'll go down to NHO. I don't know if anybody really cares to see that, but we'd like to show you the trip Mom and I took 12 times. In fact, more than that, because when you're getting chemo, you don't just go for chemo. There's blood work. Got to check everything. They do a fantastic job. These people, you know, and it's not just the doctor when you got the chemo going. Everybody there is there. They select into it, you know, just with good hearts. They want to help people, and yeah, just a completely different vibe. I remember the first day, I don't know, was sort of like panic attack. Those are great feelings, by the way. You don't wish them on anybody, but yeah, I learned quickly that yeah, everybody there to help. They got our backs. You can call in the middle of the night. These doctors seriously never stop working. Jenny was in the hospital, I think after the first round of chemo, and with a fever. We didn't know what the issue was, and yeah, these doctors work all week, and then are on call on the weekends or on hospital duty, and just yeah, give their heart and soul to it. Yeah, waking them up in the middle of the night to ask about a medication or a pain or whatever. You call the answering service and you talk to the doctor. Like, they call you back, they wake these poor people up, and yeah, it's kind of cool. And of course, you know, we'll get off the topic soon because it's probably depressing, but yeah, this little parking lot here, so that's NHO. They've got this location across the street, and then the chemo happens here to the left, and this parking lot every single day of the week is packed. It's just packed. You just don't realize, you know, what that whole cancer world looks like until you experience it. And hopefully you never experience it, but yeah, you're never alone if you do, and people are there to help. Even the initial meeting with Jenny's doctor, he met with us, skipped his lunch break just to meet with us. That first consultation, we could hear his stomach growling. He, yeah, good people. Not just paying off the boat. I'm sure they're doing that, but it's just the type of thing that, yeah, probably heavy for those guys too. And yeah, we're just really thankful for the support network that we encountered, because yeah, we were totally at their mercy. There's nothing we were going to do about it, and so you just kind of take the ride, and yeah, it kind of hits like a freight train. There's no pausing it or stopping it, saying, you know what, can I just gather my thoughts for a little bit? Can I regroup here, and maybe we'll wait to start these treatments in a few weeks when I'm ready. That it doesn't work that way. So you're basically kept very busy through the whole process. There's not a lot of time to sit around and, at least for me, and think about it. You're just busy. It's go, 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 go. And then all of a sudden, you know, this long train, I'm just, bad analogy, but you're standing there in this depot and there's this train rushing through at 100 miles an hour. It's loud. It's just, the cars are whizzing by, and then all of a sudden the last car whizzes by and it's just oddly quiet, you know, when the train ends, and you're like, there's dust, you know, settling, and you're like, what was that? What just happened? And anyhow, that's enough on that, but crazy times, but we're gonna make it. All right.
See the back of that truck.
What?
Back of that truck.
Yeah,
Can you-
it's missing its tailgate.
Yeah.
Yeah, the truck's missing the tailgate.
Yeah, it's right on the end here. What's it called?
Bowling alley. Wonder Bowl.
Wonder Bowl, and
Wow.
it's shorter lane, a smaller ball, and then I think everything else is the same. But
Okay.
apparently you have to like rent a lane, and they've been booked up since they've opened. So that's
Right.
the new thing in Lincoln,
Sure.
Wonder Bowl. It's like
Wonder Bowl.
miniature bowling. I don't know.
Exactly what
We haven't checked it out yet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Make
He's on
sure
suspension,
to
but
like
we're
and
making an
subscribe.
exception.
Like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe.
Because we've only been getting views, no likes, or no one's subscribing. We only have 5 subscribers. And
I wonder
drop
why
a
that is.
comment.
Yeah, drop a comment, please.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys only give us
So what do you think of the crowd at the mall? Wasn't it fun just to see the variety?
Yeah.
You guys ever heard of people watching?
No. Yeah.
You know? Do you think anybody was amused by you, Randy, with the fanny pack and whatnot?
Yes, Mom.
I mean, we both have fanny packs. We've already been over my fanny pack. I don't know where it is. Never mind. But he's got the fanny pack slung over his torso there. Henry and, Rick and Randy got these toy guns that like use suction. You know, you draw the thing back and then push to blow the ball out. Anyways, they started using it as a suction device on their bodies, and would stick it on and just like cause the skin to raise. And
Yeah,
hey,
that's
Rick,
what
look at me. Actually, we've already gotten it on the scene, but you'll notice if you rewind that there's a purple spot on his chin. That's from the suction gun.
He suctioned
Yep.
it and
It's the only spot that got the.
Shut the heck up.
Oh,
Can't be that rude.
that's not
It helps
nice.
everybody in the world.
What?
Henry, you can either
Come
laugh
on.
or cry. Laugh along with them. It's funny.
All right. He doesn't take any crap from anybody because he is the youngest, so he had to learn to survive. And it's
Not that.
It's not that. It's not that. I'm sorry. Hey, let's change the topic. Can I see your teeth? Henry has lost both of his front teeth.
What'd the Tooth Fairy bring you?
That's right. I think he brought him.
$4 and one of the dollars was a gold dollar coin.
Was it
What?
gold?
Yep.
Oh my God.
And he got a chocolate Hershey bar, I believe. Is that what you got, Henry?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. The tooth fairy likes receiving teeth, so
Give
therefore
some candy.
gives candy because to speed the process.
Yep.
Henry, you do a big smile for us because everybody. Yeah, cool.
He worked hard to get that.
2
last
thumbs
one
up
out.
as well.
In bed,
don't.
Mom was like, "Do not do it." Then I'm like, "I don't care."
About
then
20
then I
minutes
was just
later,
doing it,
came
and I'm
out
like,
with it.
Erwin, I got it out. Exactly
Yep.
back when I get the teeth out. Then he's like, "Swear you did."
Because listen, the first time he kept swearing that he got it out, so I
But he
finally
was
got
tricking
up.
you.
And no, then he just did like, oh my gosh, it's like almost out.
So
I
he
was
was
like,
tricking
All right,
you.
I'm gonna pan real quick. We're at O Street, 70th and, or 84th and O.
Yeah.
We got Aldi right here across the street, which again, having to live in Lincoln, it's a big city, too many people. We have some options.
We like Aldi.
Such good prices, and they've got good pizza. Basically, it's all an off-brand, but it's Aldi brand. It's a German grocery store, and it's not like you see the cheap, can of beans or whatever at Russ's, and you say, "Oh, give them a shot." It's all Aldi brand, but it's all vetted, so it's good. No matter what you grab, you're probably gonna like it, and the quality is up there. I believe that they're associated with Trader Joe's as well. Don't quote me on that, but I think. Anyhow, it's just nice, and I keep saying we need like an Amazon equivalent of Aldi, meaning you're getting the cheap product, but it's not something you're going to unbox and be horrified with. Somebody vets it and makes sure it's actually half decent. There we go. What are you guys doing?
we're messing around.
What do you guys want to say to your folks up north? Anything you want to say?
We're
You've-
we're
I
really
have butt on
excited
my
to see you
face.
guys.
Excited to see who?
The Millers.
The Millers? Who else? You've got all sorts of people up north.
Grandma and Grandpa.
That's right. Who else?
And Gramps.
Yep.
Oh, and Carol's Uncle Bill.
Yep. Bill and Carol. Who else?
Our
Were you guys in a wedding?
Yep. Oh yes, Liz and Cameron.
Who else?
I'm thinking.
Uncle Bruce? Aunt Mary?
Yeah.
What about Uncle Rod?
Oh yeah. I would always for Aunt Mary. You said.
I'm scrolling.
I
Aunt
would
Judy?
say the
Judy's
lady that
nice.
always picks me up.
Aunt Mary.
Do that
That's Aunt
because she
Mary.
would lift me up. And like then they were talking about some lady. Then I'm like, oh, the lady that picks me up always.
The lady who picks you up.
Aunt
Yep.
Mary.
So funny when I did do that.
Yep, she's always fun. All right, we got the Menards truck, you guys.
What does 4x4
See that?
4x4.
4x4. It's a math problem, buddy. They put it on there because it's difficult to solve, and we're still trying to figure out what it is. If anybody knows what 4 times 4 is, put it in the comments below.
I just said it.
10.
What is it?
16.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, Henry isn't sure. See, there's disagreement. There's disagreement, so we're not sure. What?
Just laugh.
Okay. We're doing good, though. We're doing good.
16. Guys,
All right.
16.
Natural lull. We'll pan.
Wait,
Coming
Dad,
up to.
Dad, look at those big wind chime things.
Yeah, this is a gas station chain in town that's kind of competing with everybody. They got the spinny deals on the roof. I have been in there once or twice. We got scooters. This used to be North 40 golf course here, and now, of course, like everything else, it's been paved over and developed. We do still have a golf course across the street to the north there. I don't know what that one is.
I think it's just called North 40, isn't it?
It's not North 40, because that was the one that was sold and divided up. And we're coming up to the Lancaster Event Center. Again, rolling north on 84th Street here in Lincoln. We got Walmart. Sort of a smaller Walmart, but I do like this place. It's been a while since we've been there.
Wow, this wind is a lot worse out here.
The wind is really letting loose, guys. Mahoney Park to the left. Not much to see. Anyways, we might pick this up again in a little bit. We're already up to 33 minutes. If anyone's made it this far, God bless you. Alright, we've got some pedestrians Xing on the bridge. Maybe we can get some hand gestures. Darn it. Nope. Alright. And then, of course, Lancaster Event Center. Jenny and I were there for the plant sale a couple days ago. It was so weird because it was cloudy outside and the lights in there were just, it was dim. It was hard to see, like, the plants on the tables and what you're looking at. It was, I don't know, not that fun. All right, getting up to Havelock Avenue here, to the old pumpkin patch. I can't remember, I think it was SunWest Farms, which is also gone. Pushed that all over, and now it's a, like, high-end grocery store. I think it's Casa Bovina. It's actually a cattle company, and they breed these cattle that have like no body fat. So you can go in there and buy the steaks and everything. Doesn't look like the steak you're used to, because not a lot of like marbling or whatever. People swear by it. I haven't tried it, but we've been in there once just to see what it was. And I got some goat cheese. I don't know how I feel about the goat cheese. It was okay, but probably won't be partaking again. But again, cutting west on Havelock. Got the old plant over there. I don't know what they do there. I know at harvest time, maybe it is just an elevator. A lot of trucks lined up to get into that place. We're cutting into Jenny's old hood here. She grew up at 68th and Ballard. And yeah, I spent a lot of time in Havelock through my high school years and developed just a love for the neighborhood. I love Havelock. It's all old school houses. The street Jenny was on was right up next to an old brick street that the city just kind of kept up. So just a fun vibe is all. maybe we can drive by. Let's
Yeah.
drive by the Extreme Home Makeover house.
Oh yeah, we can drive by that.
You guys will like that.
Wait,
When they bring the team in, you hear, move that bus, and then everybody screams and cheers and whatnot.
Ty Pennington, wasn't
Ty
that
Pennington.
the host's name?
Yeah, Ty Pennington. Where they don't allow the paint to dry or the concrete to set because we are in a hurry. But kind of fun. And that house has changed hands a couple times over the years. You guys will like seeing it. The house does not fit into the neighborhood. You'll see. All right, 68th and Havelock here, going north. And I think it's down to the right.
Left, you mean, right?
Nope.
You think it's
I think
that
it's
way?
to the right.
Oh. Okay.
Final answer, Regis. I do not need to phone a friend.
Is it on this street or the next?
It's this one right here. Yep, take a right.
Okay. Oh, yeah, there it is.
So here we go, you guys. So check it out. You get the vibe. This is all, probably railroad families and whatnot because we're right by the Burlington Yard here. Here it is. You see what I'm saying?
yeah,
Doesn't exactly match.
Fit in.
Hey, look at that giant spider web.
that's fake.
Kind of fun. All right, coming up to BNSF. Better not start a family. That's what that stands for.
Wait a minute.
I was hired to work for the railroad. While Mom was pregnant with Irwin, I drove out to Scotts Bluff, Nebraska, went through the interview. You're treated like cattle. You and all these guys. There were people there from all over the country that had flown in, because you work for the railroad, you are going to make good moolah. However, they own you, and that's why you make a lot of moolah. You basically trade away your freedom and time off. It takes you 10 years working odd hours and the worst shifts to start, getting a semblance of a normal life again.
Here we go. This is where Patsy's used to be, the California Lunchbox. Is that right, or is it the next corner?
Nope, that was it.
is? Wow,
There's
they
a little
built those
place
fast.
called Patsy's. Jenny introduced me to where she went as a kid.
Candy shop.
It was a little candy store and just a lunchroom where these guys from the railroad could come across and get a hot meal or just hang out and eat their lunch. And I believe we met Patsy early on. This is when I was probably 18, 19 years old. Just kind of fun to participate in something I never obviously touched or experienced as a kid. But Jenny grew up here and kind of fun. But anyways, I was put through a battery of tests. They, working at a trucking company, transportation is transportation, so I passed their dumb little test at the, it was at a big hotel conference center out in Scotts Bluff, and passed all that. They did an interview on the spot. I remember they asked me, what does safety mean to you? Because in transportation, safety is everything. Safety is insurance, the behavior of your people. Because if you're not safe, same with the place I work at, which I'll just leave unnamed. But of course, owned by a lawyer, a very shrewd guy. And he knew early on if we just need to tell these guys to cool it, take it easy. For years, the speed limit on our trucks were set to, I think, 60. These guys were not going fast. You pass them on the interstate, nobody gets it. Why is this guy going so? Well, that's why they are, the business they are today. Guarantee the likes of Warren. In fact, Warren Buffett was friends with the guy who started the company that I work for. All that to say, they offered me a job, and I would have had to have moved out to Scotts Bluff without Jenny and everybody and tried to start over, meaning go out ahead of them, find a place to live, go through the 6 weeks or maybe it was 8 weeks of schooling that the classes you got to go through, and it was hired to be a conductor, trainee is what it was. And I made the mistake, well, not the mistake, but I knew I wasn't going to go out there, and I thought maybe I could pull a fast one and call them and say, hey, I accepted this position. Any chance I can transfer to Lincoln and train out of there? And they didn't hang up on me, but they were not pleased, and that was the end of my my experience with the railroad. But at least I did it. I jumped through the hoops. A lot of my friends from high school work for the railroad now, and the guys who stuck it out and are still doing it and got the seniority are doing just fine. But yeah, there's something to be said for just kind of blooming where you're planted, and that's basically what I've done in the trucking industry. So just stay put and wait your turn, and eventually yeah, they'll take good care of you. They have from the start. Where are we going with all this? Railroad. Maybe I should just quit yapping. But yeah, treat you like cattle. I remember I had to go to a different hotel in Lincoln. They sent me to a doctor too. Tested all my joints. They put me in this machine that will detect a shoulder injury so you don't get hired and try to pull a fast one and do a workers' comp claim. They weren't having any of that. Strap you into this thing and you got to roll your arms, you know, up and down into these different angles, and the guy watches your face to see if you wince. Yeah, it's just wild. They are selecting, you know, people, yeah, kind of like cattle. That's how I felt. It was kind of funny. But anyways, you probably do the same thing if you're trying to run a big old enterprise and stay in business. A lot of empty car lots in Lincoln. That was the Kia, or that was Saturn, I think, when I was a kid.
Yep, you're right, Saturn.
Saturn didn't last long. I occasionally see a Survivor. Saturn out and about, not many. Alright. And if you're still watching, you get a bonus. I don't know what kind of bonus you get, but God bless you. VW. Alright. Getting close to dropping the girls off at youth group.
Stopping through the car wash.
We're gonna stop through the car wash and wash the truckster. It's been on our list for a little while.
I see North Star over here since we saw it was in Southwest.
Yeah, you guys have seen all of Lincoln's high schools, or a few lately. We're coming up to Lincoln North Star High School. Here we are. This is just sort of Apartmentville area, kind of tucked back in here. Huge complexes up here that we'll go by. Alright, yeah, there's North Star High School. The good kids over there. Where's the gas station? There's a little Chinese food joint in there that's, I hear, is pretty good. All the high school kids get after. And again, lots of apartments here. Coming up to 27th, and I believe we're on Fletcher. Alright, we've got a runner. Okay. A skater. Alright. Having a great time. And if you take a right up here, Jenny, you can cut in through the back way.
Oh, okay.
Let's see.
This one
Apartment.
right here.
Yep.
Okay.
This is the back way to get to the car wash we like to go through. And of course, all the car dealerships. I'll try to pan to the left. If you need an electric car here in Lincoln, this is where you go. I don't even know what this, maybe it's Dillon's Auto, but lots of Teslas. They got the electric pickup trucks, the Rivian. I think that's how they pronounce it. We also got the Cracker Barrel down here. Someday we will revisit the Cracker Barrel. We've discussed on previous videos. I heard somebody joke online the other day, and they said that Cracker Barrel is just Waffle House with a gift shop. I don't know if there's any truth to that. I can't talk. I've never been to Waffle House. I would like to experience it at least once. Here we got the wetlands. I always like looking at these out here. Kind of cool. You don't have a lot of untouched wild areas, you know, it's so easy to mold the land around these parts. You know, just you don't like it, you get a shovel or a mower. So yeah, the original prairie all gone. There are a couple intact little spots where you can go and see what it used to look like. But something to be said about living in a place. I used to. Never mind. We'll pick up that thought in a minute.
Okay, well, we're at
You'll be to your youth group momentarily, and then you can. Guys, looks like we changed
They got
the.
a new.
Oh yeah, it's all new.
It's all new, yeah.
The Robo guy is brand new.
We're gonna get a good wash today.
We're gonna get the good wash. Soft Gloss Max 5. Alright, and these people in front of us are my people. If it were up to me, I would get the Buick, and I'd take good care of it. We had the Lumina, which lasted for 15 years. Total garbage. However, yeah, it was the right price.
When entering the wash, make sure windows are up, drive slowly, and follow the instruction sign.
Alright. Very good. Kinda cool. Nope, they're still getting the gloss.
I'm waiting.
The
I
super
know
shine.
their dryers are going, so they're getting
Alright.
nearing the end.
Nearing the end. See, it's the price you pay. You notice? They get sprayed with all our gunk. We're spending too much time on the blower part. I gotta dry off the Buick. We're taking good care of that thing. Very nice. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Nice. Now this is the content we came for. This thing is brand new. I think we were here a month ago and it was still the broken down old one. They've got the tri-color. Check it out. Red, blue, and yellow. Nice.
Oh my gosh, they have the rainbow.
The rainbow effect.
Rainbow! Pretty that is.
That's how you know you're getting clean.
Yeah, it's not.
Hey, Mom.
Smells like toothpaste.
30 minutes, please.
Okay.
We're getting there. Wow. This is dazzling. This is great. Very, very nice.
It smells minty.
All right. The spray factor.
Can I please go?
Yeah.
All right. Now it's serious. Now it's serious. Look at this. How much was it?
$10.
Ouch. Was that the good one?
That was the best one.
We got the best wash.
$10.
$10, you guys. All right. You guys can see clearly now the rain is gone. The filth is gone. Smell the rainbow soap.
Rainbows!
Rainbows.
Oh, wait, they should just do rainbow flags.
Can you describe how you're feeling in the car wash?
What?
Can you describe how you're feeling in the car wash? You might need to project.
It's cool.
It's cool, he said.
These, first of all, the top ones are blue and the bottom ones are yellow. Then there's lights. There's lights in the car wash. And there's
Super lights. Yeah.
Like, all of our combined is like $10 car wash.
Yeah, obviously.
Rainbow soap. It has to be brown. It doesn't have to be rainbow still. Get it? Because we're white.
He means white because white has everything.
All right. Okay. Good. See, these things aren't giving up. They're just gonna keep on spinning. We got to be getting close. We got to be getting close. All right. We're gonna hit it one more time. The third time is the charm. All right, if this thing still has bug guts on it, there's no saving it. Isn't that fun? This is great.
It's very, very loud.
It's a little loud, yeah.
Like there's a machine gun outside of
It'll wake you up a little bit.
Wait, imagine, like, if somebody was sleeping in the car and then you just went through a car wash to wake them up. Imagine what they would be going through.
It'd be an expensive car wash. However, if you had a convertible, you wouldn't have to shower before you headed off to work. Perfect. All right, we must be on the wax. Maybe we're just on the rinse. You can always tell though when the water's beading up. They're spraying on the good stuff.
I
Yep.
think it's because it had soap in it.
Okay. Wait.
I know, I'm not calling you.
Sorry, we're in drive. We're not scared.
Why would I be?
I'm not scared.
I'm
Got
not
some
scared.
brakes on.
I'm not scared. I'm not
Just getting ready.
almost scared.
Jenny's
I'm
ready
not
to go.
Scared.
She's
I'm
not messing
scared.
around.
Shut up, Becca. Scared.
Oh boy, we got the wind tunnel fired up. They want you to drive through slowly so that the people behind you can get their underspray wash dirty water all over your car. And this is right by I-80, so I usually opt to go through the blowers slowly. All right, Jenny, you can go. You got a green light. And I let the interstate 75 miles an hour do the trick. But here we are. Okay. Total spray factor. That's a good place to park. We're doing good. Plenty of room. Plenty of room.
That was
Alright, guys.
amazing.
With any luck, you can see out the windshield a little better now for
Yes,
the
Millie.
future. Okay, guys. Here we are. Hanging out. If we go straight to her church, she'll be perfect. She can go in and...
She's not going to want to go this early, though.
Oh,
So I was going to let her run into Cracker Barrel. Is that okay?
sure. Alright, we'll pick it up here in a minute. Alright, guys. We're back. On our way to youth group. And we're just taking you with us, I guess. We're doing the staycation. With the whole crew. You can see out the window a little better. Got the schmears off, which is nice. I think it did an okay job. Maybe a couple little spots and a little extra elbow grease, but very much improved. Alright. Right on Fletcher. which is also a handy back road. It also cuts over all the way to the Purple Heart Highway to kind of help get us home. You kind of have to weave around a little bit to get back on it because it'll end up here at I don't even know, 14th Street. Alright, we're gonna go by 7 Day Furniture, which anybody who's from Lincoln will be happy to know that's Rod Cush, I believe, started that. I think his stuff kind of went belly up, but you know, Rod's not gonna stay down. If he falls down, he's gonna get right back up. Sell you a couch yet again. And they started in Kmart out on Highway 2 when they failed. Yeah, it was still sort of felt like Kmart still, but Rod moved in, saw the opportunity and seized it, and they're still going. I think they're doing just fine. Got some cars outside anyways, not packed, but for a Sunday evening, I'd say we're doing all right. All right, getting to church here. Gonna drop those girls off and figure out what the heck we're doing for dinner. All right, I'll probably stop now. Just be with you in a minute. All right, dropping south on 14th Street. Good view of downtown on a beautiful day. On our way to Taco Inn. That's kind of fun. These kids got a rock wall. Very fun. Just like a rock wall, backyard clubhouse, all sorts of good stuff. And okay, very fun. We got the quick shop up here, which we'll pan to in a minute, so we don't disturb anyone. But yeah, this place, yeah, been robbed a couple times, and don't quote me on it, but I think Starkweather, when he was on his rampage, killed somebody there. And a couple of years ago, some kid from Mississippi robbed the place and unfortunately shot the dude running the register. I don't stop there. I crossed it off the list. We have other options. We got the Nebraska baseball complex there off to the left. Cutting in to get on Cornhusker. We'll be to Belmont here shortly. And the Taco Inn. It's our favorite restaurant. Alright. Okay. Going to see Devaney off to the south. Burger King. I think that might be one of the only Burger Kings left. They've been shutting them all down. They just can't compete, which I don't understand. I love a good Whopper. Okay, we got Runza. And I think it was Save Mart, the grocery store here in Belmont forever. And then a grocer, I think out of central Nebraska, called Schmick's bought it. And they didn't last long, and now it's another new owner. They kept all the new signs and whatnot that Schmick's put up. But this place is known for its meat. Gotta go in and get your meat. And of course, there's McDonald's across the street there, catty corner, where we had a bad encounter last time, so taking a break from that. And of course, Runza, Taco Inn, Egg Roll King, KFC, whatever you need. Here we are. And of course, Ace Rent to Own, they're still going. Here we are. Alright, well, thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you soon.